Good morning. Today is Wednesday, July 15th, and I'm middle of the week and just doing a little check-in with everybody. Um, I am doing well. Yesterday, I took a break from my outside exercises. It felt really good. I didn't feel guilty. Sometimes I feel guilty if I don't go outside and do any kind of, whether it's walking, biking, or mowing the lawn or something. And I didn't feel guilty about it. I slept till 7, which is unusual. 7 days a week, I don't sleep till 7. Um, and It felt good to sleep. It felt good when I woke up. I made a conscious decision not to go out and exercise and just give my body a break. Um, had been going every single day since July 1st, and I know that I did not take one day off from going outside so far. So, I was my son and my dog stayed asleep, and I just came in and made my fueling, my morning fueling, which I made chocolate chip pancakes, and I made my keto coffee, and I just sat down and watched television in my pajamas on a Tuesday morning, and it felt really refreshing. And I was reflecting back on that this morning during my bike ride and thinking, I probably should do that once a week. And it doesn't have to be a weekend, and it doesn't have to be a designated, I'm going to put this on my calendar as my day off. Um, and I think it's very good for my physical health as well as my mental health. Um, when I'm out walking, I feel very good and empowered and strong and tall. I'm not tall. I'm 5'4", but I feel tall when I'm walking. I don't know if that sounds strange to anyone, but my strides are long, my pace is quick, and I can get through 3.14 miles in just under an hour, 1 minute shy of an hour, which my goal is to increase my time in that distance um, as far as my walking. So um, anyway, speaking to my rest, yesterday my alarm went off at 5:30, and then I'm a snoozer. I probably mentioned that in a previous video, but I like to hit the snooze button 7 or 8 times. I'm awake. I hear it. I actually have 3 different alarms that go off. One goes off at 5:30. I snooze. 9 minutes later, it keeps going off. Another one goes off at 6 o'clock. And if I'm not up by then I snooze that one also. So now I have 2 snoozes going off, which means I have every 4 minutes there's an alarm going off. And it's kind of a motivation for me. It doesn't irritate me. It doesn't. Um, I know some people that would really irritate, but I'm fine with it. That's how I roll. Um, if I didn't set an alarm, I would be up by 7 a.m. period. I'm just an early riser. I like mornings. Yesterday was extremely enjoyable to me. Um, I had the time, like I said, I had the time to myself. I had the TV to myself. I had my breakfast, excuse me, sitting on the couch, which I don't usually allow food on the couch, um, and just curled up watching TV. And it was a good physical break, and it was a good mental break. And like I said, I don't feel guilty about it. And I want to make a more conscious effort to um, say to myself, it's okay, wake up when you wake up, and just enjoy the morning, and take that day, take that time. This morning, I didn't want to get up. I turned off my 5:30 alarm at 5. The second time it went off, the snooze went off, and then my 6 o'clock alarm. I finally started. Okay, I'm getting up. Um, And then I couldn't decide if I was going to go for a bike ride or a walk. I just knew that I wanted it over. I'm sure we all have days like that when you just want to get your exercises done. And so I rode my bike. I normally, when I ride my bike, I do about three and a quarter of a mile. So 3.25 or something like that. Uh, Today I rode one, I'm going to pull up my app, 1.64. I just was like, I just want to exert a little energy and get back. I had to take my dog into the groomers this morning. She had 1.86. So, I was like, I gotta be there at 9. I don't want to really be out here doing this. Um, I'm gonna put it close to the camera. So here's what I did this morning. It'll come in focus. Oh, come in focus. It's not going to. Okay, there it goes. 1.86 miles in 14 minutes riding my bike. Oh well. You know what? I got out and did something. I know I'll go for a dog walk this afternoon, so I'll build that in. Um, anyway, I don't feel guilty about not going very far today or going for the walk, not going for the long walk today. And I've learned over this process since I started May 4th to not beat myself up about not doing something that's for my health. If I did it every day, if I fell back into the ways that I was, which was not exercising and not being outside, and I remember that. I mean, that wasn't long ago. Back in, I think it was back in February, I started having my lawn mowed by my old neighbor because, and that's his business, because physically I couldn't get through mowing the backyard without taking 5 or 6 breaks and to cool my body down. And that's a horrible feeling. And now, like I did this past weekend, Saturday, I got back from my walk, my 5K, and I mowed the front and the backyard, and I edged the front and the backyard. I took a small 5-minute break at one point, and that was it. And my blood pressure didn't get high, and my body wasn't tired because I was hydrating it constantly. Anytime I walked by my water bottle, I stopped and took a big drink, and I had several other. This is I call my water bottle. Y'all all know that, but I had several water bottles and Gatorades out in the areas that I was working. That way, I could always have something close by. Hydration is huge, huge, huge to your physical health, and it's important to keep that up. Anyway, that's what I wanted to speak to, was taking a day off and not feeling guilty about it. Last month I took all 7 days off, and I felt horrible about it because there were 4 days in a row that I didn't exercise at all. No dog walks, nothing. I blamed rain for that, and I know now that that was wrong because there were times it wasn't raining and I could have gone and walked. I mean, there were hours that it didn't rain that I could have been out there doing it. I could have been out there walking. Even if it's just the small circle that I take my dog on a walk, which is 0.66 miles. If I did that 3 or 4 times, I'd get over 2 miles in. So anyway, that's it. I want everyone to know that it's okay and to don't beat yourself up, and everybody needs a break. Your body needs a break. I felt good getting out today, even though my mind was like, no, this bed is so comfortable. But I knew I needed to get out, and I knew today I would actually feel guilty if I didn't. Y'all have a great day. I am gearing up to go out of town, and I just made my list of what I need to bring with me. of the fuelings I want to bring with me, and then how many of those fuelings I need to bring, because I'm going to be out of town for 2 full days and traveling for 2 full days. And just kind of getting my mindset. I'm a planner. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that before, but I'm a planner, and I need to really look at my fuelings and take extra, because I may pack, like even for work today, I may pack thinking, oh, I need sweets today. I'm really craving sweets. But this afternoon, I may want something savory. So I've learned to bring extra and not steal from Heidi. Right, Heidi? Um, y'all have a great day. And I will probably check in again Friday before we hit the road. Bye.